Hello. I know that was like the quickest intro ever. Yeah. Those will happen often. Those only happen when I'm pulling one straight out the rumpus. But what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? It's your boy, the friendly neighborhoodiest of symbols. Ah, yes. We are here to watch wrestling. I'm excited. Tonight's gonna be crazy. Is there anything I want to do? Not necessary. Are we really This show is still like alive. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. My mic is good, right? Hold on. Let me make all the way straight. All the way straight, right quick. It's giving. I'm coming through. All right. Hold on. Where is it? Properties. Yes. Fuck. Hey yo. Hey yo. Okay, I'm good. Cool. Sick. Alright. We here then. Alright, we're in the midst of a commercial. Of a commercial. But no, dude, make yourselves at home, man. How's everybody doing tonight? Yes, sir. Crunch time, man. All I'm gonna say, bro. If my head wasn't attached to my body, I probably would lose it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll fix it, but my audio is goofy. Give me a minute. Hold on. Oh, unless you muted it yourself. I think he. Yeah, I think he may have muted it himself. Okay. So it's not me. All right, got you. But I'm gonna keep mine. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, no. No audio at all. Oh no. Oh no. Need for Speed? Brad Pitt. Brad's armpit. Ow. Boo boo. Wait, hold on. Not like a boo boo, like. Yeah, audio is still. Inksnay. Wait, is that me maybe? Hold on, maybe wait. Maybe it's me. Hold on. Wait. Maybe it's your boy. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Voice and video. Yeah. Nope, my stuff is fine. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, still no audio. What the hemoglobin? Oh Lord, wait. I hope it really isn't me. Wait. No. Okay, I don't think it's me. Yeah, it's not me. Oh no, it is still muted. Maybe it's the server? That's what I would guess. Maybe. Oh no. Yeah, nothing. I don't. Is it me? I don't. I hope it's no. No. I can hear stuff. Yeah. What the? Huh? It may need to be sparked. Be right back. Yeah, you're fine. Here's what I'll do. I will. Yeah. I'll get the ball rolling. Yeah, I'll get the ball rolling here. Oh. No. Yeah, well, no. Werkt van mij tot, ja? Medan chastit na. We're gonna try stream number 2. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, there's more guns outside. No, they tease me. Oh, how they tease me. Let's see. Let's see if it worked. Oh, wow, both of our cursors there for a second. I'm like, yeah, what? Which one is which one?
It's all about
there it is. We got audio. We're good, bro.
Thank you, Dominic, because respect is the exact reason why I came out here to talk about tonight. You see, it seems like everyone needs reminding that this is my division. And when you talk about my division, you talk about me.
It's frozen.
You see, Nikki Bella, she had to learn the hard way last week, and now she's sitting at home, all beat up, watching me on her television, which is exactly where she should be. Do you guys want to know
She's
what
frozen.
was worse than Nikki Bella not mentioning me last week? It's the fact that Io Sky went up to her before she came out and said, You paved the way for a song. Well, what a joke, because no one paved the way for me, especially not Nikki Bella. I paved my own way. And then I became the history-making, record-breaking, first and only
wait.
women's tag team champ.
Wait, let me leave because it's not. Wait. Yeah, she's stuck.
So I'm not asking for respect anymore. I'm demanding it. Just like I'm demanding the rematch. That I
now I
never
can hear the
got
video, but not
for the
you.
Women's World Championship.
Interesting.
So EO, we can do things the easy way, or we can do things the hard way. The easy way would.
Well, we'll see if Io Sky wants to do things the easy way or the hard way, because here comes the Women's World Champ.
It's a me problem. Oh no. Oh no.
Corey, last week, Io Sky was one of those in the locker room area who greeted the great Nikki Bella, said that Nikki was a trailblazer. There's so many here.
And listen, I am having a hard time understanding exactly why it ruffled so many feathers, particularly the feathers of one Liv Morgan. Io is simply being respectful about the traditions of this industry.
Wait, I have an idea. Yeah, nah. I'm frozen.
Do everyone a favor? Shut your mouth!
Shut your mouth!
All you do is whine and show disrespect. あんたいつもわがままばっかりいい加減にしろ!
I think she called her stupid.
You disrespect Nikki Bella, and you disrespect me. If you wanna find me, I'm right here. I do.
Wait, actually, we'll do this.
Championship.
Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Stop being a son of a bitch. It's a me, I'll do it. Because if you don't, I'm going to throw his feet. Oh, wait, hold up. Look at God. Okay. We got life. We got a little life. Oh my God, if it would just let me unmute the player. If it would just let me unmute it. If it would just let me unmute it. Bro, if it would just let me unmute it. If it would just let me unmute it. Actually, I have an idea. Oh, there it is. Yay. Because this is starting to get on my nerves. Oh my.
Good for Io.
It's a team effort, ladies and gentlemen.
Teaching Liv Morgan to have so much here tonight.
Okay, I can hear. All right, let's go.
This innocent bystander.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's go, Anonymous. So I presume they started off with this. Okay, cool. Is it good on your end? Yes.
Liv Morgan was expecting from the women's world champion.
Well, what if she
Yes, sir. We are good.
Sky, a proud champion, was just going to hand over the championship to Liv Morgan. Io Sky will not give away title without a fight.
Well, listen, Liv Morgan made a lot of valid points tonight. She may, in the opinion of some, deserve an opportunity to become women's world.
Oh yeah, if
champion
y'all ain't noticed, I got my Rilla onesie on.
Speaking of opportunities, big opportunity tonight. Final first-round matchups in both the men's King of the Ring and the women's Queen of the Ring tournament. Let's take a look at the bracket of the men's side of things. Remember, General Manager Adam.
Yeah, tonight's gonna be weird, bro. I have a very loose feeling that Uso might win.
Fatal four-way match. Sheamus and Rusev and Big Bronson Reed.
Yeah, these are some big men.
Live tonight.
Except Jay. I mean, Jay's a big dude, but Jay's not a big dude. You know what I'm saying?
As we look at the brackets thus far, Roxanne Perez, Jade Cargill, and Alexa
I
Bliss have all
need
advanced.
Stephanie to take
Tonight,
this.
The final fatal four-way as Stephanie Vaquer battles Raquel Rodriguez, Ivy Nile, and a returning Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Next.
Yeah, bro. I need to understand.
And let's not waste any time.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I haven't seen Stephanie in so long. Ugh. Oh no. Oh no. Huh? Oh no. She's frozen again. Whoa. Oh no. Oh my mother. Oh, my rumpus is frozen again. No. Wait, is it me? Always gotta make sure, you know. Because if it is me, and I just gotta, you know, get with the program. Yeah, I mean. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! You know what I can go for? Cheese doodles. Ew. Ew. You know what? Would this be a good time to make some food? Ivy's good.
Unfortunately,
okay, computer crash, but I'm back again.
To be here tonight from my hometown, where a real football team like the Minnesota Vikings play ball. But I was happy to find out we're performing in this building tonight And
Yeah.
not that decrepit,
There it is.
worthless old stand next door known as Lambeau Field.
Ivy's hair is always
This
cute.
is a perfect place for Lady Liberty herself, Ivy Nile, to start her quest to become queen of the ring and bring the title home to American Made, where it belongs. Thank you!
Oh, I see the thing right there.
Opportunity for Ivy Nile is yet to win a singles title here at WWE. Many superstars,
You know what? I can't get it started.
Before Nile takes her career to the next level. It could begin in the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, individual event tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in East
Wait.
Rutherford, New Jersey. JE
Oh, there we go. It was gonna say the audio is kind of choppy, but I think it fixed
And
itself.
Sunday, August 3rd, are on sale this Wednesday, June 18th via Ticketmaster. Pre-sale comes your way.
Hey,
Combo ticket.
wait a minute. Raquel Rodriguez.
You go out there tonight and you win, then we'll take care of KaiYT. Got it.
Yeah, things have not been going the way
Why
it
are
could
Mike
have,
like
so
that?
hopefully Raquel Rodriguez can put a smile on her face tonight.
She looks like she will choke slam you and cuss you out at the same time. Like that is somebody's mother walking down the.
Well, Raquel made her presence felt last week here on Monday Night Raw.
Howdy.
Oh. Yeah, that. She, the record. Oh, why is my English not Englishing? No. Raquel definitely looks like somebody's mom.
Elbow, but Roxanne Perez, who promised to help out Liv Morgan earlier in the night, did just that in her own sort of way.
If Roxanne stealing that was like,
Much as the chagrin of Liv Morgan that she said to
yeah,
Liv,
that was kind of
later
sick.
on. Well, hey, at least someone from Judgment Day picked up the win. And did
What's
the
up,
last
cousin
time the same
Anonymous?
fans.
We heard Liv Morgan just a
How you
few
doing
moments
today,
ago
man?
deliver the mission
I think I got
statement.
everything
It's crystal
fixed.
clear, because when everybody's winning, everybody gets along, whether it be the Judgment Day or any other faction throughout the history of this industry. When everybody's winning, when everybody's making more money, everybody gets along.
Yeah, there
a
we
lot
go.
better.
But just, look at Ivy out there with just the right amount of baby oil.
Of Ivy Nile.
Who is this again? Oh. Can you hear me on Discord? I can hear you. I heard you a little. I heard you a little bit ago, yeah. Ah, okay. Now, I personally, okay, so I off the rip want Stephanie to win. But if Asuka wins, I would be very, 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 very shook if she won. But my money's on the Steph. The Stephanie Vaquero. I'm digging the whole ogre, bro. Like I'm no, or that's probably not even what it is, but that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, Stephanie Vaquera's got that charisma. That's what I'll call it.
Yeah, there's the word. But Asuka, god damn.
Third of a four-time women's world champion.
But that Asuka is the type of lady you do not want to run into in a back alley anytime past like midnight.
Of tomorrow, who is eager to re-establish her dominance in WWE.
See, Stephanie's, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the eye thing, I like the eye. But Asuka, that's terrifying. I would be scared half to death.
Knee brace on her left knee, underwent knee surgery, cost her a year of her career, but she's back tonight. Fatal four-way rules. First woman to get pinfall or submission wins the matchup. No disqualification.
You beat, stop being mean to Stephanie. Oh my!
Friday night on SmackDown to take on Alexa Bliss.
Ooh.
And Asuka working together.
Double super kick. Nice.
This one, you will see plenty of
Oh my, cameraman! The cameraman needs a raise.
You know, we mentioned Roxanne Perez a bit earlier on. Roxanne's in action Friday night on SmackDown as she takes on Jade Cargill in the other semifinals of the women's division. I'm sorry, that'll be next week on Monday Night Raw. Friday night on SmackDown is Bliss.
Can you imagine how excited that cameraman was when he got the
Listen.
job for tonight?
Listen. He's I'm working. I will work overtime tonight. Ooh.
This is a dream match to many around the world.
Okay, Asuka's moving. Asuka's moving.
And now Ivy Nile taking the fight to Stephanie McCare. Ivy Nile is hungry, Corey. Yet to win a.
You know what? I take it back. I take back. Asuka, I take. Let's give Ivy Nile some love, bro. She'll be my wild card. If Ivy Nile wins, I won't be mad at all.
Raquel Rodriguez, a ton of confidence as of late, dominating now.
Back in 3 minutes.
Finals of the Queen of the Ring.
Oh, nice. I got 3 minutes.
Oh,
All right,
nice.
Night of Champions.
Yeah. I noticed a little thing up in the corner. It's like, oh, look, that's the. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go make some food. What are we making today? We are making garlic cheese. Garlic cheese and something else chicken and like Parmesan, bro.
Oh, nice.
That is what we're making. Hopefully I don't burn the kitchen down. I'll be right back.
Ivy now rejoining the party. Nile off the ropes. You're not going to overpower Raquel.
Now there's a fall-away slam by Raquel Rodriguez. Shades of the Hall of Famer JBL. And again, the powerful Rodriguez sends McCare toward the corner.
Backstage, Liv Morgan and Dirty Dom are grinning from ear to ear, watching Raquel dominate.
Great move by Ivy Nile, though. Block right to the back of the knee, takes out Rodriguez, and now Asuka looks to strike.
And this is what sitting under the learning tree of Chad Gable has done for Ivy Nile. She understands making the most of every opportunity, no matter how slight.
You know, Asuka hungry as well. She hasn't had a singles win. Listen to this, Corey. A singles win since December of 2023. Now, granted, Asuka, before she got hurt, was involved in a tag champs with Kairi Sane and the Kabuki Warriors.
It's almost surreal to hear you recite that statistic as this is this Asuka. Whoop, cover here by Nile.
Is it enough? Hooks the arm and a kick out by Asuka.
Asuka, who was once the owner of a near mythical 914-day undefeated streak back to her days in NXT.
Yeah, an NXT Women's Champion for a record 510 days. And Ivy Nile drives Asuka to the corner.
Something I've noticed about Ivy Nile is each and every time she steps in the ring, you can see, if not feel, her increase in confidence. You know she trains extremely hard in the gym, in the ring, week in and week out under the tutelage of Chad Gable and the Creed brothers. It's paying off big time.
Now Ivy and McCare will square off. Corey mentioned earlier, former NXT Women's Champion and NXT North American Champion held those titles simultaneously. It's hard to believe that McCare only debuted in the WWE less than a year ago.
Shoulders down.
The Rango perfect position and a count of 1.
And in that time period, Stephanie McCare has captivated not only the NXT audience, but now the entire WWE universe. You can't deny talent, and McCare possesses that sort of undeniable ability.
McCare with a couple of well-placed knees, trying to take over here in this fatal four-way. And again, this is a final first-round matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Winner heads to SmackDown Friday night to take on Alexa Bliss in the semifinals. The other semifinal on Monday Night Raw next week. Roxanne Perez and Jade Cargill. Shoulders down and a kick out. And now Stephanie McCare starting to pick it up, Corey.
Snap suplex by the Chilean-born superstar.
What is it that makes Stephanie so dangerous?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, Stephanie is an incredibly well-rounded competitor. She can handle her business on the mat. She can fly when necessary. She's incredibly tough, and above all, Vaquer is extremely confident. Stephanie understands just how good she is.
Yeah, Stephanie with a meteor in the corner now to Raquel Rodriguez.
Oh!
A dragon screw, and thank goodness for Asuka. It was the good knee.
Yeah, it might be time to call the doc back and look at getting the other knee done. Here comes Ivy Nile. But Vaquer.
Back suplex by Stephanie Vaquer.
The Dark Angel beginning to roll. There you see that $1 million smile on the face of the Dark Angel.
I'm not sure if you could do this justice for Booker T, Corey.
I wouldn't even try.
Vaquer under the devil's kiss.
And Raquel playing spoiler for the entire WWE Universe.
And a 5-time and current tag team champion Raquel Rodriguez taking over. She has won a fatal 4-way in her career. We're going to do so again tonight. Nice takedown by Vaquer, and maybe Rodriguez is going to suffer a devil's kiss.
Look at this supersized attempt, but Rodriguez just too strong.
Yeah, the powerful Raquel with Vaquer up on her shoulders.
All right. What am I doing? What are we doing?
Asuka runs into a big kick by Rodriguez.
Oh my!
Vaquer taking Rodriguez
over the top rope.
At least momentarily, and now Vaquer.
Imagine Devil's Kiss on the apron. No way. No way. On the apron? Yeah.
WWE fans get what they want.
Rodriguez just had her face rearranged, courtesy of the Devil's Kiss from the Dark Angel. La Primera.
Yeah, Vaquer's been going off since the commercial break.
Oh my goodness.
Keep your eyes on Asuka.
Asuka back into the mix.
Tell you, baby girl, go take this, bro. She got you.
This could spell trouble for Vaquer.
Trying to wrestle her down to the mat and wrap the legs.
Nope.
Vaquer
Get her off you. Get that monkey off your back, baby.
And it speaks to the high level of technical ability and grappling game of Stephanie Vaquer. Able to ward off the Asuka lock, at least for the moment, until Nile delivers a kick right in the grill.
And again, you mentioned this earlier, the maturity and the growth now of Ivy Nile coming in there and taking advantage when the other two grapplers were in trouble.
Every little window of opportunity, Nile has done her best to capitalize upon.
Asuka just caught her. Didn't get all of it, however. Drives Ivy back to the ropes. Asuka now. Oh! Little hip attack that time to
Wait, inside cradle by Nile.
For the win, and a kick out at 2.
Almost had a textbook example. Bridging German suplex
For the win. Asuka kicks it 2.
Ivy Nile can't let herself get frustrated right now. Ivy understands just how close she was to advancing in this tournament. She needs to keep her foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah, Ivy Nile with a huge opportunity here. Again, we mentioned earlier, Ivy Nile extremely hungry. He's never won a singles championship here in WWE. You win
All right.
for a title at SummerSlam. And now
I'll actually watch the commercial break segment for a little bit.
Nile. That waistlock.
Oh.
With an elbow.
And that's what's made this King and Queen
All right,
of
Ivy.
tournaments so coveted. Is an opportunity that you may otherwise never be able to achieve.
Oh my!
It's like the Money in the Bank contract, a guaranteed championship opportunity. It can't be overstated how important that is.
Yeah, Nia went out, as we mentioned, at SummerSlam to take out Bayley last year. She was the queen of the ring, the king of the ring. Went on and won the world title from Damian Priest at SummerSlam. Cover by Ivy Nile. Raquel a bit too close to the ropes.
Yeah, her foot was like quite literally on the rope.
In the eyes of Ivy Nile, she stares down Eddie Orengo.
Why do you know what I noticed? Why do the wrestlers always get mad at the ref when they actually do referee shit? But how dare you stop counting it too?
Nile has taken over. The other 3 competitors have been taken out. At least momentarily. Vaquer pulls herself back.
I don't know, man. Ivy kind of growing on me a little bit.
Stephanie.
Oh!
A couple of weeks ago,
You get your filthy hands off of her.
First one here in WWE.
And of course, her second match of that day, competing earlier at the Worlds Collide event. Big headbutt right between the eyes of Ivy Nile.
Nile face first into the turnbuckle.
Well, there's absolutely no wasted motion from Stephanie Bakere.
Standing on her head.
Adding a little insult to injury. Looking to scrape the features off of Nile's face.
One thing I've learned about Bakere is that she has a very unique offensive style.
Stephanie's traveled the globe, picking up different styles, different strategies from Japan, from Mexico, or native Chile. An incredibly well-rounded.
Yeah, isn't she like a lucha libris or something? Get off of me.
As tough as they come, tremendous resilience as well. But
oh, the leg.
Bakere attempted to land on her feet.
Oh no, not the kicks over.
I'm extremely impressed.
Oh.
Seen out of Ivy now this far.
Been dominating, and Asuka back into the fight.
Ooh, ooh.
Man,
Asuka need to be careful, man. She got the bionic knee going on, bro.
In the men's division and the women's. Asuka went away 13
with the good
months
leg.
ago. There's a whole litany of new competitors with which to lock horns. But Asuka wants nothing more than to reestablish the dominance she once possessed.
Has an opportunity to do that as this first round matchup rolls on.
Ooh, bitch slap from Ivy Nile.
I just looked it up. She was in Lucha Libre back in 2019.
Four-way action in the final first round matchup of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
So she's got that multicultural moveset going on. Hello? No way. Oh my God. Wow.
Incredible.
Wow.
But can the Empress of Tomorrow capitalize?
Massive matchup for Asuka. First one in 13 months.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that drop kick. Wow.
Imagine the adrenaline rush and confidence boost of landing that.
Of landing a drop kick, bro.
Any of that from Asuka thus far.
Asuka with well-placed kicks.
So she is utilizing that good leg, bro. Oh my goodness. But Asuka's kind of being smart though. She's using the bad leg as like a pivot leg.
Rumble winner, Money in the Bank contract winner, 4-time world champion, 4-time tag team champion.
Ooh.
Asuka taking the fight to Raquel Rodriguez.
Because these the bitcharati chops. The bitcharati chop. Ooh wee.
Striking from the Empress of Tomorrow.
All right. Okay. All right, Asuka.
Raquel felt the code breaker, backs into the corner now, and Asuka
ooh,
with a
big kick.
In the midsection.
Oh my goodness. Asuka's kicking the shit out these women, isn't she? Weave. Ooh.
Cover by Asuka to advance to the semifinals.
70 says no.
Sure it doesn't happen. And the talent in the ring right now is incredible.
And what we're seeing out of Stephanie Bakere is so difficult. Her ability to remain calm in the heat of battle.
Asuka now measuring Stephanie Bakere yet again. Two international superstars.
Asuka, one of the greatest of all time.
No doubt.
Stephanie Bakere showing absolutely no fear. Certainly a professional respect, but this is what it's all about.
Reversal. Bakere sent into the ropes. Shoulder tackle. Asuka just fires her up even more.
And for all of her experience, I don't know if the Dark Angels ever experienced anything quite like
Oh my, wow, wow, wow.
Asuka still on her feet.
Damn.
No fear.
Wow. I go to get cheese and I just see this woman headbutting the shit out of oh my jingle physics. Okay, Asuka.
Watch the way you're shaking that cheese.
Listen, bro.
Now Bakere to the
No, because it still got kind of frozen, you know?
And what a matchup to kick off
gotta shake
Monday
the
Night
cheese,
Raw
you
tonight.
know?
So much on the line.
We've got a King of the Ring fatal four-way still to come later in the evening.
Ooh, big suplex.
And Stephanie taking her time, measuring Asuka.
Imagine you wake up in the morning and just see Stephanie looking at you like that in the corner of the room. Big drop kick.
Asuka. Again, favoring the right knee that she tweaked earlier, Corey.
Could come into play as this match progresses.
Pedigree? Oh, I don't know why I always think that little. Oh my God!
And again, the knee given out. And
1, 2, no dice.
There may have cost her.
Wait, what?
Capitalize off of
No, wait, hold on, I'm about to say.
Hoisting up Asuka. Here we go.
Down goes Asuka. Ivy Nile to it. advance
Nope.
in the tournament. Akira breaks things up.
Imagine the stomp.
You can still see Stephanie heavily favoring the right knee. Looking to muscle up Ivy now, perhaps for the SVB backbreaker.
Ivy said
She
no.
won last week, and Akira now
Big
hit
super
right
kick.
to the face. And Raquel Rodriguez with a
Stephanie's knees fucked.
Raquel not out here for
I hope she's not actually hurt though.
Yeah.
And now Rodriguez looking for a Tejano block.
There it is.
Now goes Akira, stacks her up for the win. Meanwhile, Bobby's back.
Whoa! Wait, what? Whoa! Oh! Eat nuts! Ugh! Let's go!
She sure as hell.
Ah, on the floor! Oh my god, I love it.
Ripley sends Rodriguez into the ring.
Rhea's revenge tonight in Green Bay. But watch Asuka.
Asuka's calling that the Empress Impact. Asuka's in the semifinals.
She actually won?
Raquel this week
Oh, wow! And here I was taking my money off of that. That's wow.
to take on Alexa.
Wow! Asuka actually won.
You are in fact ready
Interesting.
at this epic Tejana bomb delivered by Rodriguez.
That was a crazy power bomb.
Into the next round.
Oh, that was a pin.
Ripley would rear her head and accept
Oh,
revenge
wow.
on
Riptide on that big ass woman.
floor, which allowed Asuka to capitalize
Wow.
with
The bullet
Empress
booty.
Impact.
You've seen Bullet Bill. That was Bullet Booty.
Thank you, Rhea.
Let's head up to the ring in our own.
For some reason, Mario never dodges that one.
Asuka, congratulations. First match back in over a year, and you won and advanced in this Queen of the Ring tournament. How you feel, and tell me, what's the plan from here? The fire! Didn't die! It's still alive! Oh, we got Queen of the Ring!
How dare you ask her questions and she just got done with a match? You diabolical son of a bitch.
Ready for Asuka!
Well, this coming Friday night on SmackDown, the first of the semifinals in the Queen of the Ring tournament. And it's interesting, Corey. Alexa Bliss and Asuka were once tag team champions together. And now they have to battle it out for a berth in the finals of the Queen of the Ring.
And you've got something as coveted as the Queen of the Ring and the guaranteed.
All right. Food's almost done, ladies and gentlemen. I could smell it. All right. Even though I caught glimpses of it, it was giving a good match. It was giving good match.
Man on all audio platforms.
Oh my God, my boy got the listen, if Triple H made a undisputed chain and gave it to John Cena, do you know how disrespectful that would be? Gunther.
At WrestleMania, Jey Uso tapped out Gunther. Tonight, a rematch the world has been salivating for. Jey Uso with his son supporting him here tonight. I'm going to choke you out. I'm going to take my World Heavyweight Championship. We're going to win it back the same way I won that WrestleMania. World Heavyweight Champion. The punishment he's taken over the past couple of weeks, there's no way Jey is 100% tonight. Gonna kill it now, Jey. Jey Uso now. Uso splash. Number kicks out. You see Jey Uso favoring his midsection. Gunther, though, realizes Uso's wounded, and he's waiting to take out his prey. No, not the powerbomb. Gunther with a spear of his own. begin the dawning of the Ring General's era. Gunther is once again world heavyweight.
All right, all right, all right. I have food. Ladies and gentlemen, yes.
He is the new world heavyweight champion. The Ring General Gunther is here live on Netflix.
Gunther looks like a happy teenager in a grown man body.
You like this new
Just imagining Gunther with voice cracking is
Listen,
pretty funny.
imagine when he won the world title again, it was like he hit puberty again. What in the fuck? Oh my God. What are these niggas wearing? Look at these. Look at these. Look at these Negroes.
Now, we have a very important announcement tonight.
We actually cut our Father's Day short voluntarily because we just had to come to Titletown.
With an announcement so big, it could only be made right here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
You're leaving the WWE. I'm just kidding.
And that announcement
I just imagine what he's missing. It's a toothpick. That's what's missing from the outfit.
Imagine.
WWE Tag Team Championship.
Against, not the War Raiders.
But it will not be here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. But
Night of Champions.
This is the toilet paper capital of the world.
Wow.
Which does explain why it always smells like...
Y'all know what y'all smell like.
Wow.
You're dumb enough to live here. You're dumb enough to wear...
Why are they so mean? I'm just kidding.
The reason that we're not going to defend is because we have not found any teams that are worthy of the challenge.
What do you mean?
Talk about it. War Raiders.
Unworthy.
Alpha Academy.
Unworthy.
Judgment Day.
Unworthy.
A-Town Down.
Unworthy.
Who else? New Catch Republic.
Unworthy.
And if we didn't name you, it's probably because you are.
Unworthy.
The Usos are about to be a tag team again.
But look on the bright side. Look on the bright side. We did something for y'all that you're not used to seeing. We actually brought titles to Titletown.
Wow. They're so mean.
You should be thankful for that. And you should thank God for that.
And you should be on your knees with your hands held towards the sky and in your disgusting, moldy charcuterie breasts scream out in unison. Thank.
Ha!
Oh, no.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro.
They got cut off.
That was so funny. Wow, they cut them off. So that was great. Ha! Oh no, the New Day gets no love. I love it.
It's funny, I was watching them play D&D on a different show, and they were so kind and different from this. It threw me off.
Oh, man.
Then on Sunday at 1:30 Eastern, it's the Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford press conference ahead of one of the biggest boxing events of all time. Head to fanaticsfest.com to buy your tickets for the Ultimate Sports Fan Festival coming to the Javits Center in New York City this weekend.
Ooh, Roxanne standing next to what's his name?
Hey, let's go talk strategy about hiring. Since medical hasn't exactly prepared me for any more that I can do today. I guess
I'll go handle it myself then.
Hey,
Ooh.
well, Dom, just before you go, remind me again why I got a match with AJ Styles? Because I thought you knew that me and Finn were going after the tag titles.
Yeah, but, you know, AJ's been breathing down my neck. He's coming after my title, and, you know, just take care of him, and then next week we can go back to the tag titles. Promise.
Yeah, I'm sure I know you. Don't worry. I'll be out there tonight to get you back and make sure everything goes.
Imagine if he just came out of nowhere and said, "Hey, where my nuggies at?"
Imagine.
You were supposed to take care of AJ Styles a couple weeks ago. So, I think it's best if you stay back and hold down the fort.
Ooh.
I think you're right.
He doesn't like that shit.
I can't hold down the fort. But I think you should be out there watching JD's back, and you make sure everything goes smooth. Yeah. All right. And if you're in,
He doesn't like being told what to do.
hey, Raquel, don't worry about what Liv will say. I think you're doing great, okay?
Thanks, Ben.
She doesn't trust him either. Well, that's crazy.
Roxanne, I know Liv said she wants to handle things herself, but hear me out. I've got an idea. Come with me.
Ooh. Who the fuck? Ric Flair? Oh, Gunther. I feel like someone's gonna come out and jump his ass tonight. I just hope Jey Uso doesn't show up. Only because I personally need a break from Jey versus Gunther.
Yeah, true. I still
Don't get me wrong, though.
can't see his name without thinking of the Penguin from Adventure Time.
That's funny. But actually, now that I'm sitting there kind of thinking about it objectively, it is kind of like the a more diluted hero versus villain story where, like, you know, the bad guy beats the good guy more than several times, but the good guy is always gunning after the... It does. Kinda, but Jay need to come up with, like, a fifth move. And maybe, like, a sixth or seventh. But he has been getting better in the ring, though.
We are seeing the ring general at his finest. Sure, there was a 2-month rough patch, but Gunther endured.
Yeah, and one of the things that got me was, like, Gunther lost his title, Jay got the title, and then no one else really challenged Jay for the title until Gunther did again.
He said, I am on top of the world. As long as I lace up my boots, that's where you can find
the best professional wrestler on the planet Earth.
I won't argue with you there, Corey. I'm impressed each and every time this man's in the ring.
I feel like his title reign needs to be shorter than Jay's.
It just looks right, doesn't it?
You know, it's like, when you look at it, who's champion right now, it's like Gunther, it's like level 3 boss. He's like the third, like, heel out of everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, before you get to John Cena, you gotta fight Gunther.
I was wrong earlier. I think Seth Rollins challenged Jay for the title, but Jay kept it because of a disqualification thing.
Mm-hmm. Now, if Seth was to ever cash in on Gunther, I would be mad at that.
I'd like to see that match.
That would be cool. Come on, Gunther.
Because either way, someone you don't like is getting beat.
Mm-hmm.
At WrestleMania,
But here's the kicker, though. Jay didn't tap out. He got put to sleep.
no, guys, I'm mad enough to admit that at WrestleMania,
I love that the crowd is like still loyal to Jay.
What's the better man?
Yeah. Got the one guy in the red shirt eating.
For one night, because on every other single night, I am untouchable.
Until he gets touched.
And I know, I heard all the rumors, I heard all the chatter about what's next for me. No. Definitely not that guy. I cussed him out in front of his family. He learned his lesson.
That was really
I don't care about rumors. I care about the reality. And the reality is that Seth Rollins holds the Money in the Bank contract. And I get
really good.
what he wants.
Wow. That was really good. My God.
Let me talk directly to you.
Oh no. He's talking directly to Seth.
A few weeks ago, you said to me, when I win your World Heavyweight Championship back, I'm a target.
Well.
So well. Since I'm a target, I want to make it very easy for you.
I feel like he has way too many teeth at the bottom row of his mouth.
Here.
Actually, no, he doesn't. He has far too little.
So don't waste no more time.
Oh! Whoa!
Wait, what?
Whoa! 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 Oh, what? Goldberg? What the fuck? No way. No fucking way. Are you serious? Am I... What? 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 Excuse me? Bro, this is literally the equivalent of that of when R-Truth just ran when he came back and we didn't think he was gonna go. Huh?
Through space is great.
Goldberg?
Thank you.
This old ass nigga can still wrestle?
Don't be confused, Gunther. It's all good. It's all good.
Wait.
Because tonight is your night.
Oh, and he still got it too.
Tonight, I'm here to celebrate you winning the World Heavyweight Championship because I've been there before. I understand how proud you are.
Oh my God.
So, congratulations. Just wanted to put a little note on tonight and tell you how proud I was of you.
Oh, you know he doesn't mean that shit.
You know what, though? One thing, before I go. A few months ago, you started something with me.
Oh, yeah!
Georgia.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
And I am going to make sure that I end it in Atlanta, Georgia. July the 12th, Saturday night, main event.
Oh!
You're mine. Because you're next.
Oh my fucking Lord. Oh my God. This is wild. Oh no. This Saturday night's main event is gonna be wild. Well, not this Saturday, but she said July 12th. That's gonna be crazy. Oh my. Eddie just made Gunther just walk out.
It's only appropriate. It's in
Wow.
Atlanta.
Look at him. Now, see, look. There's that scared ass teenager. His dad just came out. Bro, Goldberg just came out like this nigga dad.
That man is 58 years old.
That man is 58 years old talking about, I'm good, I need my fade ran.
Well,
wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a shocking moment here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. As the
wow, Goldberg, dude. And here, that's what I'm talking about. See? I'm just glad it wasn't, yeah, it was, wow. I just hope that this man can still put on a decent show, but he still looks like a goddamn unit.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna wreck some stuff.
He looks like a unit, bro.
The challenge, and we're being told it will take place 3 weeks from Saturday. Saturday night's main event in Atlanta. Goldberg Gunther for the world title. Absolutely.
Wait, whoa, what? That's a title match? Yo, what? Whoa, hold. Okay, I mean, I get it, but I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. But then again, I don't think I'd be mad with Goldberg with that gold around his waist. But then it's like, who'd be stupid enough to take it from Goldberg? Kyrie Zane and Liv Morgan? Ooh. I feel like Kyrie Zane's gonna take it. I like that. I like her aura farming pose. All she literally needs is like say an aura, bro.
Semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. Sheamus and Rusev.
I have a gut feeling that Jay or unironically, you know what? I'll throw Rusev in the mix, bro. Because if Asuka could do it, Rusev can do it. I'm gonna pull the 2 wild cards out. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we'll do Jey Uso as, well, actually no, I'll make him the wild card, but we'll go for, ooh, who I put my money on? Bronson Reed. I'm sitting there thinking about it. Yeah, I got my money on Big Bronson. I feel like Jay's gonna get real close, and then somebody's gonna stick his Air Force One up his ass, bro. Like he's gonna get screwed in the worst possible way. Cooking up dope in the kitchen. Goldberg, man, wow.
Gunther will defend his title against the WWE.
I feel like Gunther Gunther crying in the car like, I gotta wrestle Goon. I gotta wrestle the original Goon, bro.
Excitement in Atlanta at both Saturday night's main event and Evolution. with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences.
Levin, what's up, dude? What's going on, my guy?
Howdy, 11.
Another aura missing. When you get the chance, I DM'd you a VA real bet.
AJ Styles, he'd love to win.
They don't want none. What if they do? What if they do want some? How's it been, brother? I've been all right, man. You know, just out here.
Why run with a crew at all if they won't watch
I'm just making sure I get the job done, staying out the way. Casual stuff. We got 5 people in here with us today, bro. I hope y'all are having a good time. Thank y'all for sliding through. You guys are amazing. You know what I'm saying? We out here watching this some wrestling. Make yourself at home, but no, Levin, I've been good, bro. Staying out the way. That's what's up, living my man. Just trying to make sure my inner child stays happy. All right, here we go. They're locking in. Yeah, we in the Discord watching wrestling, bro. You're more than welcome to join us if you want, bro. If you got some time.
Getting lined up, keeping that mustache tight, Michael Cole.
AJ Styles, JD McDonough. First time these two men have ever met one-on-one in the ring. Nice takedown by Styles, the former 2-time WWE champion.
2 world-class mat technicians. AJ Styles with the experience advantage.
Dom looks like he needs to be looking at the Bachelor fence.
Is a threat, a true force to be
it's the mustache. Like he's got that. I need to look at you. Through the through a fence mustache.
Tremendous heart resilience as well. Back in December, nasty.
I'll see, bro. Just get back on. Hell yeah. But how you been though, Levin?
He's able to come back and still compete at a high level here. McDonough, former.
Is he pulling his hair? Wow.
Mentioned that he and Finn Balor would love to win back the gold, currently held by the New Day.
I think the future is extremely bright for JD McDonough, despite the fact that he was dealt a rough-handed card by.
Ooh.
And a kick out. And now JD McDonough going to stack up AJ.
Oh, wow.
Back and forth they go here.
Not JD's fault. He was born with the skull of a Minecraft character.
Wow. He said the skull of a Minecraft character. I can't believe it.
And McDonough now in control. AJ Styles beat Chad Gable.
I do the best I can as a man in this modern day society. Hell yeah, bro. I feel that.
By McDonough, at least momentarily, now using that oversized cranium to balance himself. And
they're gonna leave his head alone.
Into a backslide, AJ turns things around.
Oh, it looks like AJ was thinking about a Styles clash. JD sensed it coming and got out of dodge in a hurry. I want to talk about AJ Styles as the WWE Universe begins to sing along. Styles truly is a timeless competitor.
AJ Styles.
Recently, that there might not be a lot of time left in his career, so Styles wants to.
I mean, JD's pretty solid too, though.
His last few years, however long that
can't really sleep on JD.
At the top of the game.
Well, that's one of the things.
Oh no! Oh my! Oh my!
AJ Styles, he's poked fun at it. Called him an old man. JD McDonough may be prematurely celebrating. Yeah, and that's the class act that.
What is wrong with Dirty Dom applauding his Judgment Day stablemate?
Oh wow, crazy chop.
JD McDonough for a job well done.
It is what he said about AJ Styles. It's also the way that he's treated.
Nope, we tried it.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, be careful, AJ. You have glass legs. Remember that.
Pressure here. Styles turns it around and now tries to lock it in and does.
JD McDonough in a world of trouble, scrambling, trying to reach the bottom rope.
And AJ pulls him back to the center of the ring.
Oh, wow, that's a crazy submission. That is a crazy submission.
Reversal by Styles, maintaining the pressure on this calf crusher submission.
And look at Dominic forcing the rope toward his partner. And it
looked to me like Dom might have just been a little off balance, was trying to sturdy himself.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. Referee Sean Bennett catching him in the act.
Can I just say what a great guy Dirty Dom happens to be? I saw him at the airport last night, and the first thing he did was come up and wish me
They get out.
Said he'd been jealous his entire life. He'd never been able to celebrate.
Well,
Get out.
He wished his dad a happy Father's Day, so at least he wished someone that.
Well, he did visit Eddie's grave earlier in the week.
Oh, look at this.
AJ Styles.
Oh, no, this is funny.
This is a mis-
Come back over your kid. Hey, hey, get out of my daughter's room. Hey. Oh, and then his friend just comes and stops you.
Told ya.
That was literally Dom's dad
Now you're gonna tell me Dominic
catching him in his like it is like that was like some that was Liv's dad chasing him out of his house.
Well, Dominic Mysterio.
Didn't I tell you to want your dirty ass into my house?
Just long enough for JD McDonough to launch himself over the barricade and take Styles out.
And that just speaks volumes to how great of a job Dominic
What does he have in his hand?
Getting under his opponent's skin. This is AJ Styles, a man who's done everything and then some in this business.
Good job, Dominic.
I don't know how, but I got a boo-boo on my finger. I got a mystery cut on my middle finger, bro. I don't know how it happened.
You are the Intercontinental Champion. There's no doubt about that. Not the greatest ever, as you say. How about how he embarrassed himself and his dad at Worlds Collide in front of the world?
Embarrassed himself.
He acted like a jackass. Oh, and nice.
I'm surprised Dom didn't try to stop him.
I think Dirty Dom showed the world that he can be a fighting champion.
Oh my powerbomb.
McDonough for the win. Styles kicks it too.
Dirty Dom was simply trying to take in a massive cultural event like Worlds Collide alongside Liv Morgan, and Dom took it upon himself to offer up an opportunity at the Intercontinental title against Octagon Jr. That to me is a sign of a true fighting champion that should be respected.
His dad Ray was being honored at that event. He embarrassed him, then he embarrassed Octagon Jr. for being a Rey Mysterio fan. Now,
because Rey Mysterio is a spotlight hog. You've got the Intercontinental Champion here, Dirty Dom, and all you want to talk about are all the accolades Ray's been receiving lately. It's kind of gross.
He's a Hall of Famer, Corey.
All right, what are we doing? Oh, we're on break. Okay.
Face first into the
I got some vegetarian egg rolls.
By JD McDonough.
Egg rolls with any kind of meat in it are disgusting. I tried the chicken one. It's gross. Don't even ask me what the pork joints.
JD McDonough. And look at McDonough right now. Calm as can be. Almost in cruise control. Fully aware of how dangerous AJ Styles is and how quickly Styles can turn a match around.
Oh,
my God!
And McDonough with a big smile on his face, doing what he said he was going to do. Take care of Dominic.
I've never seen a man get thrown so hard. The dude that threw you, like, fell too.
That is a pretty great smile.
Yeah, because somebody's doing your dirty work for you. Why do you get in the ring and take care of your own problems?
Because he's the champion. Duh.
He didn't have an answer for that, did he?
I don't think he heard you. He was busy focusing on the task at hand, which is bringing victory to JD McDonough and the Judgment Day as a whole.
He's acting like a
wow.
good boy tonight, he is.
Multi-talented.
Hey, man, if I was AJ Styles, bro, we'd have to meet in the parking lot. You keep putting your foot in my face.
The Intercontinental title, and Dominic's been trying to get every member of the Judgment Day to come out here and take care of his problem.
Solid chop.
JD McDonough has toe hold on Styles.
Oh, leg drop.
Off that leg drop, cover now on Styles. Is it enough to put him away? Kick out at 2 by AJ.
That wasn't a kick out. That was a lift out. I swear, the in-between commercial, like the matching commercials, bro, that is so bad.
Because of his actions moments ago that turned this match around for JD McDonough, his Judgment Day stablemate. What's today, June?
But I do personally love that when the cameras are back on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I also have a question about the Judgment Day, and you've been watching, Corey. This whole Finn Balor situation, is he trying to do good by the Judgment Day, or is he trying to drive a wedge in the group?
Listen, I think there's a lot of turmoil within the Judgment Day because
they're worried about JD.
Do their own things individually, which
they're worried about JD.
The cost of the unit.
No, you will need to be worried about Finn Balor's sneaky ass.
About that. Unfortunately, for a superstar the caliber of
this nigga gonna worry about JD.
Less opportunity.
He's over here standing on his hair.
Oh wow! Oh wow! That's unique.
As a unit can move forward.
Well, Roxanne Perez has not been welcomed with open arms by some members of Judgment Day. Liv Morgan and
If
Raquel Rodriguez.
if I update 2K25 and don't see that move in it, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, Roxanne Perez is a world-class competitor. She's a great faction. Just so happens to be right now.
What a clothesline by Styles, and now AJ with that sliding, running.
Hit him with the whole light combo.
And this is what I talk about when I say AJ Styles is timeless. The man seems immune to aging.
Big old forearm.
Forward at the same speed, the same pace as always.
Oh my God!
Across the neck.
There's the cover.
Too early.
The leg and a kick out. I haven't heard that in years.
It's a deep cut for you.
Styles thought he had JD McDonough.
That's the problem. Thought AJ.
AJ taking his time.
That's your problem, AJ. You thought wrong.
There are very few situations, if any, left in this game that
Oh, here we go.
hasn't experienced and excelled at.
And here's the problem that here's a big cranium to his advantage.
Like a
JD
cinder block.
And that big ass head.
If JD, great buster cover for the win on Styles. Isn't enough? Kick out at 2.
I'm going to cut you off because we were about a half a second away from Dominic not having any problems thanks to JD McDonough and this hellacious brainbuster that nearly put Styles down for 3.
And Dominic needs JD to win here. He can't keep running from Styles.
We talk at great length about the pitbull mentality of AJ Styles. It's why AJ has made it to the pinnacle of this industry on multiple occasions.
Oh
you
yeah,
McDonough's
that was
one of those
satisfying.
guys, Corey, that you just feel is on the cusp of a breakout at some point.
I completely agree with you, and I think coming back after the injury that McDonough sustained,
That was awesome.
is a clean
Ooh.
slate, a fresh opportunity. You can see physically he's in perhaps the
Weak
best
ass
shape
shot.
of his career. JD just needs the chips to fall his way once, and if he capitalizes, it could be a very, very bright future.
Yeah, win over Styles would propel him to big heights if he can pull that off tonight.
It's a very big if, however. JD going
Superplex.
for a superplex off the top turnbuckle. This could end it for Styles, but AJ gonna keep fighting.
McDonough trying to balance himself and
Oh wow.
down to the mat. And Styles been through a lot in this matchup. And I'm not sure what AJ.
I don't. What is he doing?
I don't know if AJ got hung up, perhaps pulled something, might have caught himself on the top rope. AJ taking a second to reposition.
Dominic looking to take advantage of Styles.
That move.
The distraction there once again by the Intercontinental Champion.
It speaks to how cagey and crafty Dom can
Oh
be.
my
And
goodness.
JD McDonough looking to take advantage.
Oh.
Take down by Styles. And quickly,
Oh wow.
Styles
Crazy Styles clash.
Last week the Styles flash.
The flash clash.
Wow.
No win for Styles. AJ Styles with the victory.
That was hilarious. He pinned him and then told Dom to get in the ring.
Styles was able to move it.
Dominic. Oh no, cheap shot.
Oh, what the fuck? No, that was the coolest kick I've ever seen.
Rocks the Intercontinental Champion.
And now Finn Balor coming to the aid of Dominic Mysterio.
That was the coolest kick I've ever seen. That was what Guile does in Street Fighter, dude.
And AJ Styles making his intentions known. Dominic Mysterio cannot run forever. AJ would love to get another
He's gonna
crack
throw it at him.
at being a two-time Intercontinental Champion.
Oh no.
Into a crystal ball for the Judgment Day, but look.
I feel like he's gonna throw it at him. Oh, are they?
And JD as well.
Oh
Styles is
shit.
surrounded. Here they come.
And AJ Styles outwitting the Judgment Day.
Oh wait, and he still has the title.
He's not the Intercontinental Champion, but Corey.
Oh wow. He stole it.
Styles remembers that feeling well. Would love
He
to
stole it.
against the Intercontinental Gold yet again.
Oh wow.
Take it back to the closing moments of this. AJ Styles ripped
That was a gnarly Styles clash.
Styles clash, shoulders down, and AJ staring a hole through Dirty Dom on the outside. And then Dom would join for a little extracurricular activity.
Come on, where's that flip kick again? I want to see that.
Yeah, that flip kick was cool.
Of the Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, they're gonna damn. That flip kick will forever live in our memories.
On a roll.
I'm sure they clipped that online. There's no way you didn't. Oh, wow. It's Shameless Sheamus.
Tell me, how's me bulldozer buddy Otis doing?
He's doing good. He'll be back soon. But big match tonight. How you feeling?
And from one bet to another, take care of Rusev for us.
No, no problem, Natty. You just need some tough love, you know? Time to bully the bully.
Sheamus!
Kick his ass.
Okay, Tozawa.
Sheamus looking to be
Calm down, Tozawa.
King of the Ring winner. First matchup tonight.
Showed a little too much anger, gang.
Last week, for the first time, he's being taken out before WrestleMania. Well, those two continue to argue. Bailey's here live on Netflix.
Hey.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Graves in for Pat McAfee this week. And one of the things that's been going on here on Monday Night Raw, Corey, has been the dominance of Seth Rollins and his new group, allying himself with Paul Heyman.
I thought that was Braun Breaker's music. I'm like, excuse me, bitch.
The Kid Destroyer! Penta with the Destroyer and the win! That was awesome by these two.
Seth frickin' Rollins, bro.
A big suddenly go from celebration to extreme concern for Andrade and Penta. And here they go. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins trying to get the best of Penta and Andrade Wade.
There's nothing like a good old Penta sale. Sell, I mean, my bad. Oh, God.
Look at Braun Breaker, fellas. He spears Andrade. And a stomp attempt.
He called it a stomp attempt.
And one for Penta. And Seth freaking Rollins is taking no rest. One more time to choke. Yes! No way! Sir
Green Bay, Wisconsin, everyone at home, give it up for my guest at this time, Penta.
Oh, let's go.
Now, Penta, a couple weeks ago, you got caught in the crossfires of Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and Seth Rollins. Tell me from your perspective what happened.
No matter who is, no matter how many there are, it's no matter to Penta. You want to play with me? You think you can push me around?
Oh, wow.
Listen! Penta fears no one. And you know something? One by one, I will destroy you. Uno por uno los voy a ir buscando para destrozarlos.
Yeah!
Yo sé
I don't know what he said.
que ustedes y yo vamos a disfrutar esto. ¿Y saben por qué? Porque yo soy Penta, el cero.
Well, WrestleMania is headed back to Las Vegas. Experience the non-stop excitement at WrestleMania 42 with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationext.com/WWE. Monday Night Raw sold out tonight in Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Live on Netflix and presented by Snickers.
We are live from the Resch Center, which just so happens to be next door to the legendary Lambeau Field. And here representing the Green Bay Packers, safety Evan Williams. with his beautiful championship rep in Green Bay and Title Town here on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, wow. Big Bailey. Oh, shit.
It feels so amazing to be back. I miss you guys so much. But we do have...
Oh.
I hear you guys trying to sing. All right, we'll get there, we'll get there. You guys all know the classic quote, you don't know what you have till it's gone. But in this case, every time I step into this ring, I know exactly what I have. I know exactly what it feels like to step in here, and I don't take it for granted. I don't take those chants for granted. I don't take you guys singing my song for granted, because every single time I get an opportunity to be in front of you guys, I revel in it. It's what I was born to do.
Yeah.
This is what's most important to me. This is what I put my heart and my soul into every single night. And 2 months ago, I was stripped of an opportunity. I was robbed of a WrestleMania match.
Dead Rob.
I was robbed of an opportunity to go after the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, a division that I hold near and dear to my heart. But luckily for me, I don't come in here day in and day out, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, every single day, losing sleep, putting my body on the line just for one night. I don't do it for the big moments. I don't do it for the championship. I don't do it only for WrestleMania. I do it for nights like tonight, for people like you.
Return of the baby faces. I thought that guy was crying, bro. Like, whoa, bro. Simmer down.
So Becky Lynch, if you think you taking me out for WrestleMania hurt me, if you think it broke me, I want you to know that you're wrong. That it healed me, Becky. That it made me better, Becky. That it made me stronger.
Her hair goes from purple to yellow.
Now, I may have said in the past, hell, even right up till WrestleMania, how much it bothers me, how much you've been a chip on my shoulder, that you've always just been 2 steps ahead. You've always been just 2 runs ahead, right up there, but I could never quite make it there. Yeah, that ate at me, Becky.
I'm surprised Becky hasn't shown up to interrupt yet.
Oh, just give it a minute. I smell her coming over the corner.
Ladder, Becky, and I'm coming straight for you, and I'm knocking you down, and I'm taking everything that you took from me. So you better get your ass out here right now.
Yep. Give it a second. Give it a... Yep. Ask and you shall receive, cousin Anonymous. The dude. Okay, makeup artist. I like what she did with Becky's exterior. Or whatever the hell you call it. I don't know. Big up to the makeup artist. Scooby-Doo. I feel like Lyra's gonna come out too.
That'd be great.
I would not be mad at you. She doesn't even look like the regular Becky. She looks more like Becky.
Being a chip on your shoulder. I've always been a chip on your shoulder. You and me were the same. We were never meant to be the top of this business, but you accept being second fiddle. I don't.
Oh.
Much like the Packers. You would always rather have your group of little friends than your legacy. I would always prefer to have my legacy than a group of fake-ass friends. Legacy? You want to talk about legacy, Becky? I've built a legacy. I'm a future Hall of Famer, if I do say so myself, right, Michael Cole? That's right, I built my legacy, and I'm so confident in my legacy that I don't mind help bringing along the locker room with me. I don't mind bringing people that need help. Okay, yeah, the people, you fight for the people, you fight for the people. I used to fight for the people, but the people stopped fighting for me, so I stopped fighting for the people.
It's giving selfishness.
Hey, here's a secret. The people stopped fighting for you, too.
Cap.
You want to know the proof? When I took you out of WrestleMania and I walked out down that road, nobody gave a damn about you. Nobody
That's actually
cared that
Cat.
You weren't there. They all cheered for me, didn't you? You hear yourself? You sound
Because they didn't know you were there.
Everybody can see it here. These people can see it here. You're so insecure, Becky. You are so worried about what they think. You took a whole year off, and you were so worried whether they would boo you or whether they would cheer you that you had to take me out. You didn't know if they were going to care if you came back. You had to be a surprise. You took me out, and 24 hours later, it still didn't sit right with you. You probably couldn't sleep, and you had to take out Lyra, too, because you couldn't hack it if they were going to boo you or cheer. And they cheered for that, too, didn't they? Yeah, they cheered for that too. Becky, do you even remember what it feels like to have to fight for everything, to have to fight for opportunities like WrestleMania, to have to fight for opportunities for a championship. Do you remember that? Or is your head too far up your ass that you just don't know what it's like anymore?
No, actually, I don't. I don't remember what it's like. Do
Wow.
you remember what gold feels like?
Oh, wow. That is some real supervillain shit to say to somebody.
I don't actually. Why don't you remind me, Becky? Huh? Why don't you remind me? Get over here. Step to me, huh? Step to me, huh?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sit against the ropes, hey.
I'm not gonna turn my back
Why don't
to
you remind me what gold feels like?
I ain't gonna turn my back to you, cause you're sneaky. But okay, you want a little match? You can have a little match, but not in Green Bay.
You're the third person to do that. Why is everybody denying Green Bay?
Not for my title. See you in Columbus.
Oh! And a
Oh!
shot. Bailey made Becky pay. You know, Corey, from where I sit, Bailey made a lot of sense.
Is Columbus
Becky
evolution?
seems delusional. Perhaps she's losing confidence. Perhaps she's trying to prove to herself that she belongs where she is at this point in her career.
Yeah, this may surprise some people, but I fully agree with you, Cole. From what we just heard from Bailey, that is a woman who cares about this, who loves this.
If this is gonna be an evolution, yeah, we're gonna watch that.
Yeah, guys, I am here with Jay Uso and Jay.
4 letters, several words. Fuck!
How important is tonight's King of the Ring match for you?
It's very important, Kathy. Very important. I won my first heavyweight championship from him. I got his respect. He won the championship back from me. He got my respect. So as far as I take it, Oos, it's 1-1. He can look past Seth.
What?
He can look past Goldberg. But we're going to run it back, Kathy. You know what I'm saying? And if that means going to King of the Ring tournament to get back my World Heavyweight Championship, say less. 4 letters, 1 word,
Orange.
Jey Uso is focused tonight, but he needs
Gustavo.
that man.
Evolution is in Atlanta on July 13th.
Rusev is
Listen.
ready. It's our main event. It's the final next matchup in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament tonight.
I would not want to be in the ring with that man, Rusev. Nope. If you told me I had a match with Rusev, I'd be like, you sure there was nobody else that could have did this shit? Like, I get it, there's 3 other men, but him? And him? And the big pasty bottle of the ketchup? Okay. I mean, I guess the big pasty bottle of the ketchup you can get away with, but the other 2? No, sorry, Bob. No. No. I feel like shenanigans will happen where Kairi Sane's gonna get it over the Morgan. But then again, Morgan's in a bad mood, so she might just kick her ass just because. Look at the title that no one has had to defend since she got it. Yay! I'm just kidding. I'm not. Oh yeah, no, sorry if I'm muted, y'all. We don't do copyright.
There's turmoil within the Judgment Day. It's almost as though
don't do
Liv's
it.
trying to spin too many plates simultaneously, and that could lead to catastrophe.
Well, Liv Morgan looks to get back on her winning streak against Kairi Sane.
You're the only nigga in the world. Oh no.
Conference where their favorite superstars, including John Cena and CM Punk, among others, will be live as they get ready for WWE's biggest event of the summer at MetLife Stadium. You can catch the SummerSlam kickoff either live in person or WWE.
The screen is stuck.
Channels.
I see stream 1, stream 2, stream 3.
It's the Canelo Alvarez versus boxing events of all time. Head to fanaticsfest.com to buy your
I
tickets
just
to
see
the
stream
Ultimate
1, stream
Sports
2,
Fan
stream
Festival
3.
coming to Javits Center in New York City.
Oh, he might be AFK actually.
So next week, it's Bailey
There we go.
versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, that's lit.
Hey, Bailey.
Sorry about that. Thought it was safe to go to the bathroom.
Oh, welcome.
Oh no, you're good, bro.
And congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. Look, I'm just trying to do what's best for me, and I'm sorry I didn't get back to your text messages or your calls. Like, that was a really rough 2 months. I wasn't getting back to anybody. Like, it's nothing personal, I promise.
No, I get it. It's not personal. You're just doing what's best for you. And just know if you win that title, I'll do what's best for me.
Oh man.
Well, two major news notes there, Corey. First, you heard Bailey and Becky Lynch next week live in Columbus, Ohio for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Then a week from Saturday Night of Champions, it will be AJ Styles, Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh.
By Nick Aldis, but now we've got Kairi Sane one-on-one with Liv Morgan, and you and I were talking earlier about how Liv Morgan doesn't necessarily seem to be herself recently. Liv has got a lot on her plate, perhaps a little too much. This is what... did Liv injure herself?
I think so. Referee Jessica Carr, Kairi Sane looks on. Liv may have injured her shoulder. And I believe our doctor is going to head over now and check on Liv Morgan.
Well, listen, this could speak to the point I was about to make. I mean...
Oh, man, I hope she's okay.
Let's take a look at what happened here. Kairi Sane,
takedown by Sane. Ooh, is it the right shoulder? I think Liv might have dislocated her shoulder.
Yeah,
maybe,
we'll
yeah.
Find out. Doctor's over there with her now.
Oh man, why is everybody getting hurt?
Again, this is the developing situation here, live from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Kairi Sane, Liv Morgan, one-on-one here tonight, and Kairi Sane with what seemed to be a normal takedown of Morgan, and Liv Morgan appeared to perhaps injure her right arm or shoulder.
Well, listen, it's not uncommon to have something like that happen. You do your best if you're being taken down to protect yourself. Sometimes you try to brace for the impact. It looks like as though on the one replay we saw that might
I
have
don't
been
know.
what Liv was looking to do,
Something's fishy.
to try to mitigate the impact falling face first, and in the process of doing so, might have injured her shoulder.
Yeah, it's been a rough go as of late for Liv Morgan.
But it speaks to what we were talking about, that maybe, potentially, Liv does have a little too much on her plate. She was away recently making a movie. She's obviously got her relationship with Dirty Dom. There's turmoil within the Judgment Day.
Oh, wait,
Let's take
what?
another look at this as our medical staff tends to Liv Morgan.
And again,
yeah, the right elbow made contact on it. That could be an elbow, could be a shoulder. Notice instantly.
Oh, the doctors are helping Liv Morgan now back to the locker room area as we show you again.
Oh yeah, that was nasty. Yeah, the elbow. Yeah, that was nasty.
On Liv.
Yeah, that elbow took a hit.
Liv trying to defend against the takedown, and her body had other plans. But
ladies and gentlemen, Liv Morgan can no longer continue the match. Therefore, your winner, Kairi Sane.
Oh wow.
Kairi Sane gonna earn the W tonight.
Now I don't know if
other than she had hoped, but a win is a win.
I mean, yeah,
Due
but
to an unfortunate injury sustained by Liv Morgan.
okay, part of me really hopes that was like a wrestling injury. Like it looked bad, but like it was like no, she actually sprained it. Oh man.
On Monday Night Raw.
Look at Kairi saying a dub head ass.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live on Monday Night Raw. Unfortunate situation moments ago in the match between Liv Morgan and Kairi Sane. It seemed to be, Corey, a normal takedown by Kairi Sane. It's just the way that Liv Morgan landed.
Yeah, certainly not something we would generally consider high risk, but here's another look in slow motion. Kairi with the single leg takedown. And watch Liv Morgan's right arm, particularly her elbow.
Yeah, that elbow did not look good.
And all Liv was trying to do was protect herself. This is standard procedure for any sports entertainer. This is a normal reaction from Liv Morgan trying to protect herself.
But then again, too, I'm also worried if this might be a wrestling injury because like Liv hasn't been she hasn't been herself, so she might have met.
Due to Liv's
look at her, bro.
To finish the match, we will do, as you mentioned moments ago, our best to keep you posted.
Yeah, you saw medical personnel helping Liv to the back. She was favoring her right arm. Hopefully we'll get an update on Liv here in the next couple of minutes on Monday Night Raw. We had talked about it as well. It's been a rough go for Liv over the past couple of months. Of course, she missed some time in the movie, came back, had some issues within the Judgment Day, and then tonight, obviously, an unfortunate injury.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is a work. Who knows?
Travels, the training, the in-ring, the out-of-the-ring, the appearances. Liv Morgan has thrived and loves that lifestyle. Unfortunately,
even still, we pray for Liv Morgan.
Halfway across the world, which we're going to do a week from
let's hope
Saturday.
she's not
one of the feature matchups, of course,
seriously
John Cena
injured.
versus CM Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship. This thing really came to a head last week on Monday Night Raw.
You are all spineless
keyboard
warriors.
Not keyboard warriors.
I told you when we started. 36.
At least he didn't say basement dwellers.
Man, I would have logged out, bro.
Use your voice and send me competition. Because the way I see it, everyone you have cheered for, I have
your mouth and beaten your best.
That is until
I want to get off my chest. You mad because the establishment picked you, but the people never did? That title has corrupted you. By my count, you've got 18 dates left. Of what little respect I had for you. I'll leave it up to you as to which one of those dates I take this off your shoulder. You'll say that date is tonight, right here, right now.
Let's do it. Not tonight.
later.
We're going to do it at Night of Champions. Ball's in your court, hero. So what do you say?
Not balls is your court, hero.
I used CM Punk's rebellious nature and sociopathic self-confidence to back him into a corner. Where now, if CM Punk really wants to take this, he has to admit to himself that he's a hypocrite.
Did you?
Here's the truth. You can't beat me. When I'm at my best, you never could. I'm gonna ruin wrestling. I'm gonna take the strap and leave. Man, you sound like CM Punk. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps.
That's crazy.
You couldn't stop me. You think challenging me at Night of Champions is gonna stop me? I will follow you to hell to prove that I am better than you. You are a goat, but so am I. You are the goat that I will spit roast and sacrifice to the gods of wrestling.
Not to the gods of wrestling.
I see through you, and I always have.
Could you imagine it's like Odin, but not Odin, like it's Raiden, but like he's in a pair of like wrestling tights.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a week from Saturday, 8 o'clock local time, 1 Eastern, 10 a.m. on the West Coast. It has been 13 years since these two men have been involved in a matchup with a championship on the line. John Cena, in his words, the last great champion, defends the undisputed WWE Championship against the Second City Saints, CM Punk, the renewal of a great rivalry. A week from Saturday, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Night of Champions.
But before we get to Riyadh, let's take a look at what goes down this coming Friday on SmackDown. Cena will once again have his hands full with the man who shocked the entire wrestling world at Money in the Bank by reappearing and attacking Cena. None other than R-Truth will go one-on-one with John Cena.
That takes place this coming Friday night on SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we mentioned moments ago, Liv Morgan was injured in her match with Kairi Sane, helped to the back by medical personnel. We can tell you now that it appears that Liv suffered a dislocated shoulder in that matchup.
Unfortunate circumstance, Liv Morgan. We know this is a high-risk business. Every night,
poor
every
Liv, bro.
competitor who steps in the ring puts their body at risk. Best wishes to Liv. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah, stay tuned to WWE.
It's nothing too serious.
Yeah, I really do hope it's nothing like.
Meanwhile, let's head to the back and Kathy Kelly.
Thanks so much, Cole. Yeah,
Sammy!
The ring tournament, and I am here with Sami Zayn. Sammy, congratulations on your victory last week. You're moving forward in this tournament, but this Friday you face Randy Orton. So talk to me. Tell me how you're feeling.
I don't know, Kathy. I feel like I've talked about the World Championship so much lately, and what it means to
I'm
me.
waiting for her to say. I'm feeling a little oozy.
The opportunity's here.
Karrion Kross.
You know, and look, I've had the chance a few times in my career to challenge for the World Championship, but I don't know, something about this time.
I smell Karrion Kross.
Feels different.
Oh, this is so disturbing.
I knew it!
Feels different. There's absolutely nothing different about this. You know, Sammy, you know you're an insane person.
Dude, I really
you know
do love this, man.
They do the exact same thing every day, expecting.
And it's not commercial.
Let me explain to you what's going to happen. You're going to go to Friday Night SmackDown, and you're going to compete against one of the most diabolical people this business has ever seen. A guy who knows how to win, the Viper, Randy Orton. And then you're going to lose. And he's going to go on to become a 15-time world champion. And then you are going to stay at 0.
Bullshit.
You think I'm crazy?
Yeah.
You know what I think you are? I think you're a coward. I think you hide back here and you talk and you hide in the shadows and you lurk and you talk in riddles. Why? You don't go out there because maybe all the big talk that you do, when you go out there, maybe you can't back it up.
Ooh.
Maybe you don't have the courage to talk a big game, and maybe you fall on your face and you don't have the courage to go back out there. Because trust me, I've talked a big game. I've gone out there and I've lost, and I've had the courage to pick myself back up and go out there again. Can you say the same? I didn't think so. So I'm done listening to you talk. You understand me? Right now, my focus is the King of the Ring. That's my priority. But I'm telling you right now, the second that's done, I am going to Adam Pearce. And you and me, we're going to have this match once and for all. It's about time.
Oh, man. Oh, here we go.
Are you going to join in the festivities tonight, Graves? We'll see how I'm feeling when he gets here.
That man said festivities. Oh, man. Whew, that was so good. I probably should have waited, D, because now I'm like uber duper sleepy, bro. I'm like, all I want to do, dude, is like sheep count. Like, I still got to do laundry, but I definitely don't feel like doing that shit. Oh, wait. Was it? This is not a... Oh, wow. Look at the adolescent yeet. But they want to take the title away from this guy. Okay. All right, WWE. Even when the yeeting is over, there will always be more room to yeet. I wonder if Jay's like that at the house with his kids, where he's like, if you have time to breathe, you have time to yeet. Michael Colby trying so hard. I love it. Oh, shit. That is every... Look at that. They did that for the entire time. Oh. Are we about to yeet for 3 minutes? Could you imagine, like, for the whole commercial break, they just yeet the whole time, and then everybody else comes out? I actually would be... If I was in the back, I'd be like, man, fuck this nigga Jay, man. He ate up all the airtime, all the commercial. Then they want a fucking encore. Are we eating? Are we continue? Oh wow! I had time to actually go, grab a snack, return, and the yeeting. They are still yeeting. I guess.
What if backstage they said eat as long as you can because the other match ended early?
Oh wow! I did completely forget about that. The match did end. Yeah. Yeah. Are we still yeeting? There's only 57. There's literally 57 seconds left. We are still yeeting. Oh no, they need to pay this nigga overtime, bro. They are. Did they really, bro? I can't believe it. I cannot believe this. They really yeeted for a whole 3 minutes. Bro, what am I looking at?
The record is still 7 minutes and change.
Cut the damn music out. Okay.
We're in Green Bay, Wisconsin tonight.
I say surely the yeet has yeeted. And on his tombstone it read, and then he yeeted his final yeet.
We, of course, are in Green Bay, right across the street from historic Lambeau Field. 19th time that Monday Night Raw has emanated from Green Bay. Very first Raw in Green Bay happened back in 1996.
The 19th episode of Raw.
Monday Night Raw heads down to Ohio, the capital city.
Yeah!
Columbus, and great matchups on hand, including the Intercontinental Championship match in the women's division. Becky Lynch will defend the title against.
They're coming here.
Emotional Bailey live next week on Netflix.
And the Queen of the Ring semifinals get underway. And there is a storm headed to Columbus.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Cargill goes one-on-one with the prodigy of the Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez.
And also, it'll be a semifinal matchup on the men's side of things. Cody Rhodes, who's advanced, will take on the winner of our next matchup. It'll either be
imagine it's Rusev. But my body is telling me it's either going to be Bronson Reed or Jay.
Who is already in the ring. He's been Udi throughout the commercial break, getting set for our main event match tonight. I want to remind everyone that Sam Robertson...
Yeah, Seth might pull some shenanigans to get Bronson Reed in.
WWE on Raw Recap,
yeah.
Brought to you by Fanatics, available every Tuesday at WWE.
They are still yeah.
Wherever you get your podcasts, daily, a special guest on Raw Recap.
They really did do that. Wow. Oh, hell no. I'm gonna turn it around. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, no thanks.
Nope. Yeah, no, I'm good. And then he does that shit, no, I'm good.
Claims he will save superstars
like, no, sir.
themselves. Rusev has returned to WWE with a vengeance.
This is an extremely different Rusev than the man I knew many years back at FCW when we were in development.
Yeah, that is a much balder Rusev. Oh wow, look at Jay like, oh.
Jay Uso there. Well, individual event.
They're like, all right, buddy. Like, oh, okay. Like, you're mean. Huh? Is it yeet? Oh, he said no yeet. Yeet? No yeet?
It's fight no.
It's time.
Holy crap, he's glowing.
He really, oh my god, he really is glowing. Do you understand how pale you gotta be for your strobe lights to like literally bounce off of you?
You know, there's only been one man in history to have been crowned King of the Ring on 2 different occasions. That is the Hall of Famer, Bret the Hitman Hart, from back in the 1990s. Sheamus won the King of the Ring.
But wait, since there's no disqualifications, and let's say Rusev just punched this man, he wouldn't, yeah, he wouldn't, yeah, nothing would happen to him. Just because the 4th man has been delayed. Okay, bro. Oh, man. Oh, man. Big Bronson Reed. Oh, we still didn't get Jacob Fatu. Paul Heyman has the money in the bank briefcase. I'm sure that's probably very helpful, but also ooh, no. I was just thinking about it. LA Knight. I mean,
To advance this past Friday night. You saw Randy Orton win that match on Friday, so this is how things look right now. Friday night on SmackDown, it's the men's semifinals.
All right, let's do it.
Zayn will take on Randy Orton, and then Monday, Cody Rhodes defends against the winner of this matchup in the other semifinals.
Tonight on the menu, the Big E special. I hope they reinforce the ring. This thing's got more beef than a Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh,
Sheamus
wow, that
from
was
the
weird.
outside, courtesy of Big Bronson Reed.
Oh, and Sheamus takes out Reed.
Why is Jay still injured doing this? Oh my god.
But Cole, I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. The fact that Big Bronson Reed is now taking orders from both Seth Rollins and the wise man Paul Heyman, if that is not one of the scariest alliances you could conceive, I don't know what is.
Indeed,
No, it
see
can't.
Rusev now taking apart Jey Uso. Jey, of course, his ribs heavily wrapped due to a tsunami from Bronson Reed a couple of weeks back, and then, of course, the attack by Gunther this past Monday, the night that Jey Uso lost his world title.
Ooh.
Right hand by Rusev on the ear of Jey Uso. Here comes Big Bronson Reed.
Yeah, the Oscilla.
Look at this. These two unloading the heavy artillery.
This is a fatal four-way rules. First man to gain pinfall or submission picks up the win and advances to the semifinals. No countouts, no disqualifications.
Look out
Did
below.
you
Suicide dive, taking out Rusev. Who is going to advance to the semifinals of the King of the Ring?
Whee! But why are you doing this with injured ribs? And I'm sorry if I'm falling asleep.
And again, very important, the King of the Ring tournament, because if you win, you get an opportunity at your respective brand's world title at SummerSlam.
We're only a few minutes into this matchup, and you can see the pain etched on the face of the former World Heavyweight Champion main event, Jey Uso. And here comes Sheamus, a man who referred to himself as the Great White. You don't want to come into a battle wounded against the Celtic Warrior.
Yeah, Hall of Fame resume for Sheamus, a four-time world champion, numerous-time United States champion and tag team champ. He's won the Rumble. He's run Money in the Bank. He's run King of the Ring. Accomplished just about everything in his career.
Boom.
You want to know how important it is to ring King of the Ring?
Man.
Ask a guy like Gunther, the current world champion, who last year won and went on to SummerSlam to beat Damian Priest to win his first world title.
Oh shit!
Really anybody's match.
Yeah, I gotta stop.
Away from us. Yeah, Rusev and Reed are wrecking the place.
Yeah, the reason you heard me come out of my chair is because Rusev just about drove Bronson Reed through the barricade to our right.
Bold decision by main event Jey Uso. Good Lord, man.
And Bronson Reed driving Rusev headfirst into our table, dislodging everything back here. Now Rusev using the cowl to the announce table.
It's all perfectly legal under fatal four-way rules. Look at the intensity in the eyes
of
Rusev.
Goodness.
And now Bronson Reed driven kidney first into the apron. And Rusev is not done yet.
These two bulls may destroy the entire town.
Rusev trying to suplex the 330-pound Reed. Reed able to counter. And now Bronson Reed lets Rusev drives him to the hood of the announce
Oh my
table.
goodness.
And again, like Corey mentioned, no disqualifications, no countouts. And now Sheamus turns his attention to big Bronson Reed, who delivers a headbutt of his own. And we knew this was going to be a physical matchup.
And we remember the dominance of big Bronson Reed.
I thought that man was going to do like a moonsault or some shit.
Cover. Jey kicks out at 2.
His career-threatening injury that he suffered back at Survivor Series. But now that Reed's back under the tutelage, under the guidance of Paul Heyman, you know how governments fear that the right technology falls into the wrong hands because it could be dangerous with somebody who wields it? That's kind of what I think of when I think of the concept of big Bronson Reed under the control of both Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins.
Oh, and remember, Bronson Reed had quite a rivalry with Seth Rollins. Delivered a half a dozen tsunamis to him one night, and Seth said, I need this guy on my team. And Bronson Reed right now dominating, clearly not 100%, Jey Uso. You know, Corey, you were just mentioning a few moments ago the injury to Bronson Reed back in Survivor Series. Let's not forget how he got injured. 330-pound man coming off the top of the War Games structure, shattering both ankles, and now he's back in action.
Big Bronson Reed like a Paul Heyman dream come true.
Paul Heyman continues to just surround himself with talent.
You've known Paul Heyman about longer than I have, Cole. Have you ever known Paul Heyman to lose at anything? He may pivot, he may shift, but Paul Heyman does not lose.
Well, Heyman obviously knew talent. He tutored me along the way. As
we all make mistakes.
In trouble now. Uso with a big kick to the face. And Uso with a rally, but Rusev about took his head off.
We talked during his entrance about the fact that Rusev is in
I'm
the best physical condition of his career. Got a little leaner, just as muscular, just as strong as ever, but now quicker than ever before. But big Bronson Reed gets a taste of the steel ring post, courtesy of the Celtic Warrior. Here comes Sheamus.
And Sheamus now into the WWE Universe. Now remember, Rollins wants Reed to win the King of the Ring tournament, because then big Bronson Reed would go after the World Heavyweight title in Gunther, and Seth Rollins could turn his attention with the Money in the Bank, perhaps to the other side of things, the undisputed WWE title.
All right.
Oh.
Bronson needs to...
Ten beats.
Gonna run it back.
Make it 20.
Make it a cool buck 20.
Well, you mentioned it earlier. Understands what winning King of the Ring means, and wow.
Here comes Reed.
And Reed, though, is Jey Uso.
Oh my goodness.
Reed might have just taken himself out of the equation.
Reed goes into the barricade. 1985, Don Morocco, very first King of the Ring. This is the 25th edition of this historic tournament. Rusev just clobbered, I mean clobbered, Jey Uso, ran him over. Nothing pretty about Rusev.
Almost reminiscent of the great big man Vader, using his entire body as a battering ram to flatten main event Jey.
And now these longtime friends and bitter rivals turn their attention to one another. Sheamus has never beaten Rusev in a matchup.
Rusev blames Sheamus for some of the darkest days of his career, and Sheamus said, suck it up, man up, own your mistakes. Here we go!
Rusev and Sheamus exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. This has been a simmering for weeks. Now clubbing blow drew. Sent Sheamus back to the rope, but look at Sheamus now with the forearm. Sheamus misses wildly. Look out! Wow, what a spin kick.
And that is terrifying athleticism from a man the size of Rusev. Look at the intensity on the face.
Yeah, former three-time United States champion runs into a boot by the Celtic Warrior. And Sheamus up and down goes Rusev.
Oh, man. I don't know who to root for, but I'm going to keep my promise.
Rusev returning the stare. And these two men just beat the hell out of one another.
Oh, you ain't kidding. There's some live rounds going back and forth right now.
And again, the prize at the end of the King of the Ring.
Oh, my God.
Is the champion at SummerSlam. As Bronson Reed just... And now look at these two still going at one another.
Picking up right where they left off.
Yeah, complete disdain now. Big splash in the corner by big Bronson Reed. Jey Uso fighting back. Tremendous resilience by Jey. Caught by Bronson Reed.
Yep.
This is not going to be good for Jey Uso. World's strongest slam delivered. Then they break some more ribs. Reed was pointing down to Paul Heyman, who's sitting on our announce table. Reed understands what being aligned with Breaker and Rollins and Heyman means for his career.
Well, one of two things happen when you apply the world of pressure on a WWE superstar. They either crumble or they become a diamond. And look at Paul Heyman's track record. The guy could open a jewelry store with all the diamonds he's created in this game.
No doubt about that. Oh, and a big elbow delivered to Sheamus. In the King of the Ring tournament, 10 world champions have been King of the Ring. 12 Hall of Famers have been crowned King of the Ring. Means so much to everyone's career. Ask Booker T for being King Booker meant to his career.
No doubt about that. But right now, Rusev trying to chop down the monstrous big Bronson Reed.
What a suplex. How athletic is this 330-pounder?
It's terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying. At 330 pounds, depending on the day, sometimes more, sometimes a little bit less. Big Bronson Reed is a force of nature, no matter how you slice.
Damn, bro. I'm really trying to stay away.
Right now, he's just completely dominating everyone as he just continues to stay out of the injured midsection of Jey Uso. Well-documented internal injuries have been suffered by Jey.
And in my opinion, and the opinions of many, Big Bronson Reed is redefining what it means to be a big man in this game. Size,
oh my goodness.
Speed,
Weave it.
Athleticism, agility. He's not a plodding giant of yesteryear. Big Bronson Reed's the future.
Jey Uso, though, has heart. Jey Uso has resilience. That never say die attitude, and that saved him there.
You know what else Jey Uso has? Busted ribs.
That's true. And Sheamus now.
Oh my goodness.
Kick away Rusev, and he does, and it allows Bronson Reed at least momentarily to move out of harm's way. I'm not sure Sheamus wants to do
that. I'm going to promise you one thing.
Takes out Reed. High risk, high reward for the Celtic Warrior. And a Rusev from behind.
Now we were talking about AJ Styles being timeless earlier tonight. How about Sheamus? Sheamus just continues to age in reverse, hits harder than ever, and is still as hungry as his first day on the job.
The best shape of his career in my mind.
Oh wow, right when it started up again.
Sheamus,
you're right over there, Cole.
Sheamus just threw Rusev over our announce table. Rusev, meanwhile, just think he grabbed your monitor.
I just had Rusev deposited into my lap. Courtesy of the
Donada.
Celtic Warrior, who now stands eye to eye with the former World Heavyweight Champion main event, Jey Uso.
Yeah, first man to gain pinfall submission advances to the semifinals next Monday night against one Cody Rhodes right here on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, man.
Now Sheamus and Jey Uso battling it out. Sheamus, Jey trying to hang on. Sheamus. And now he's going to set up Jey for 10 beats to the batter. And I'm not sure
Oh, no.
Jey Uso's insides can take this.
You're right about that. We already know that Jey's ribs are banged up, the extent of which we aren't entirely certain.
Oh!
Ooh-wee.
Caught him on the temple.
Sheamus wants to make sure.
Oh,
no!
Ooh-wee.
To the injured midsection. And now big Bronson Reed. He just headbutted Sheamus in the chest.
And Sheamus dropped like a stone.
Man, just a freak of nature. This 330-pound Bronson Reed.
This could be the beginning of the end for the Celtic Warrior and this fatal four-way. Think about that, Cole.
Oh, Sheamus just trying to get 330 pounds up on his shoulders.
No way.
Sheamus has got Bronson Reed up.
Wait,
in
what the
position.
fuck?
He's going to do it. White noise.
No way.
Cover. Kick out.
No way. Yeah, I was like, no way.
And now Rusev just blew through referee Rod Zapata to get to Sheamus.
And Rusev trying to capitalize on a depleted Sheamus.
Wow.
Just dropped the Celtic Warrior on.
He just threw a man, bro.
Rusev standing strong. It could be seconds away from advancing in the King of the Ring tournament.
And Rusev has been so dominant in this match. Indeed it is. Big kick by Jey Uso. He's back in the fight. Talk about guts out of Uso tonight. What a performance.
This is sheer will on display from main event Jey Uso, who's got his eyes locked on a downed Rusev.
After the super kick, Rusev able to intercept.
Oh, damn!
Kick to the back of the head. And Rusev positioning now Uso with a bad inside. Bad ribs.
Oh, this again.
Oh, no.
The accolade locked in on Uso. Uso writhing in agony.
There it is. It's cinched in deep.
Is Uso going to tap out to the accolade? Rusev sits back. He's got Uso in trouble. Is Jey going to tap out?
Jey, if you don't get out of this shit.
Remember, ropes will not force a break in a fatal four-way. It buys himself enough time for Sheamus to get back into
Ooh, the knee.
Oh.
Kick. And how physical is this? Oh. Into the cover for the win. Bronson Reed with a
Oh, my God.
When you are dealing with four of WWE's heaviest hitters, this is exactly what you came to expect.
Oh no, Reed, top rope, tsunami!
That one registered on the Richter scale.
No.
Jey Uso saves the matchup just barely. Bro kicks, tsunamis. The matchup continues.
What a sequence of offense from the field in this one. Here comes the main event. Jey picking up the game. He got him.
Jey Uso with Bronson Reed down. Can Jey get to the top rope? Can he feed off the WWE fans? Oh, and look who's here. Braun Breaker. And the official can't do anything about it. There's no disqualification.
Braun Breaker proudly playing spoiler. Wait a minute.
Sami Zayn.
Hey!
Where did he come from? Sami Zayn
Oh, shit.
has massive issues.
Wait, who? Wait, what? Oh, shit.
Attacking.
That's what I get for almost falling asleep. God damn it.
Sami Zayn, who's got Orton in the semifinals Friday night, is fired up. Helluva kick. Braun Breaker.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, Braun Breaker ain't got no business. I just, oh my God, he just threw a grown man.
Sami Zayn over the announce table to the floor. And the sixth.
Sami's hurt bad, Cole. Wait a minute. Penta.
Well, who's that? Oh, Penta.
Penta.
Fire.
Who was taken out by Breaker and company before Money in the Bank.
There is carnage all over the place.
No.
Reed has Jey Uso. Death Valley
driver. And now gonna go up top.
Oh, good God.
Off the DeeDee. Relative perched up.
Yep, I knew it. Yep, I knew LA Knight was gonna. Yep.
They're coming out of the trees, man.
Super kick. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jay's going. Yep, Jay's doing it. Jay's doing it.
Bronson Reed is down. Jay making the climb to the top turnbuckle. Off the spear. Uso splash. Across the back of Reed. Can Jey Uso do it again? Bronson Reed's in trouble. Center of the ring. Uso splash again. Cover by Uso. Jey
I knew it.
with the win.
Wow, I knew it.
Yep, he called it.
Yep, that's wild. Wow, that's gonna be a good match. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. That's like two. Wow. That's like Goku versus Goku, but only one Goku can exist.
I wonder if they're setting up where all the protagonists fight each other.
Yo, literally all of them are fighting each other. Like all the protagonists are literally fighting each other. That's kind of cool. Oh my God! Wait, why? But why? Oh, he's got that Vince McMahon walk. Look at him walking down like Vince McMahon.
Rollins, Reed, and Breaker wasting no time and making the entire roster enemies.
Why is he even out here? I don't get it.
Jey Uso gave everything he had in that matchup.
Oh, look at him. He's like, put him up. Put him up.
Can't even defend himself.
But why? Oh! Let's go, Cody Raheem Jackson. You leave my buddy alone. John Cena. John Cena.
Not the lip quivers.
Look at, oh, he's mad. He looks like an angry principal. What? Wait. This is weird. Why is this weird? Why is this weird? Wait, this is weird. Wait, why is this weird? I have a bad feeling. Oh no, I thought Cody was gonna shake his hand. I really thought that man Cody was gonna shake his hand.
As Cody Rhodes comes to the aid
Okay.
of his longtime friend, his former tag team partner, former tag champs together. Main event Jey Uso, but Corey, now things get interesting for these two. The semi-finals are set. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso.
That's going to be a very interesting match. But I think we know that I feel like Cody's gonna take that.
What sort of scheme do you think Heyman's cooking up? Well, Rollins and company have created many enemies.
Yeah.
And it's a great question, Corey, because you know something's coming down the pipe. But now we focus on next Monday night in Columbus.
I mean, Jay is injured.
Yeah.
Former WWE champion versus a former world heavyweight champion.
That's actually kind of dope. Wow. Two former. Wow. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, both former champions. That's actually kind of sick.
One of these two men will advance to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and Night of Champions to battle it out for the opportunity.
They're yeeting again. Oh my God.
Next week.
Man, that man Jay need to not be in pain, but huh. You know what? Dare I say it? That was a solid episode of Raw.
It was.
That was a solid episode of fucking Raw. Wow, dare I say it? Yeah, I got it. Goldberg came back. Holy shit. Dope segments. We're gonna pray for Liv Morgan. Yeah, we're gonna give it. That's a 10 out of 10 episode of Raw. There was very little wrong with that showing of Raw. Nope. We got to see Bayley, Goldberg. Yeah. I'm mad. But no, let me get out of here, guys. Anonymous, thank you again, my dog, for always coming through. I appreciate it, man. You're amazing. Let me get out of here and get some rest, man. I can barely keep my eyeballs open.
All right, sleep well, man.
Thanks, man. You as well, bro. Oh, man. But no, for real. God bless y'all, man. I really do this shit for y'all, man. You guys are my mission statement, bro. Oh, man. Because if not, oh, man, I definitely... Oh, I don't even know. I'm just rambling, but, dude, I'm tired, so let me go handle that, man. Peace. Love. Hug your mom, watch your blood, brush your teeth, wash your feet, and then proceed to hug your damn daddy. But if you can't hug your mom or your dad or someone special or close to you, dear, except for you might get his favorite hug somebody, just somebody you love them. You never know what the next person's going through there by themselves. So check out your people. Love others, love yourselves, and I love each and every last one of y'all from the warmest and safest place of my very soul. And I'll check y'all tomorrow for more raked runs and bleach. All right. Drink and smoke responsibly if you're going to stay up. And remember that the world is vastly better with their smiley faces in it. All right, y'all. I'm about to go take a nap before I end up dead. Catch y'all on the flip.